Cool. First Instagram live. Welcome, welcome. I am Azad Arnaud, founder of One Existence. And, this is something new. I kind of just wanted to start off this live, kind of just introducing myself and my entrepreneur adventure. How's it going? Um, 24 years old, live in Southern California. I started my entrepreneur phase in recycling. I went to the Philippines in about 2019, and I started my adventure just trying to see how I can get rid of waste because I saw that plastic pollution was super big in the Philippines and here, of course. But let's go to the biggest pollution first. So 2019, I went. It was crazy, and I came back to the U.S. 4 weeks later to see how I can just keep it going and strive for a better answer. And I wanted to start off by making plastic bricks. And it was very interesting, to be honest. Um, Thought it was going to be easy, put a couple cement bricks together and just get it good. But it took a couple challenges. It took a lot of thinking and just being like, man, this is tougher than I thought it'd be. And honestly, right now, I'm glad I learned. I learned a lot. I failed. I had a lot of people tell me, keep learning, keep understanding, ask yourself questions like, what am I doing wrong? And how can I be better? And is plastic what you really want to get into? Is bricks what you want to get into? But take a couple years later, I'm still into the recycling. And now we here at One Existence, myself, we are into a new journey of collect and recycle because I have a vision to put One Existence onto the map for waste management and recycling in a new way, in a new revolution of recycle. But recently I went to go check out some of the recycling facility sites down here at Athens and also at a couple landfills over here in Rialto. And it's been crazy. When I went to the one in Athens, I was blown away, man. The great company, great people working there. And you just see how much material comes in, and it's shocking, like, how do we maximize the opportunities to gather technology to minimize the reduction of waste? And I saw this huge mountain of just trash of recycled. It came just from the blue bins. It was cardboard. It was an ironing board. It was ridiculous. It wasn't even bottles, cans. It was a little bit of cardboards, but it wasn't even the metals. It was like stuff that people just didn't really like, shovels, a microwave. It just didn't make sense. And seeing that was interesting. It was very interesting, and I'm very happy to get that perspective. So when I come into the industry, I will understand the amount we are going to be tackling. So me in the young phases, 24 right now, when I get to 29, 30, the ages the guys were working at the facility and the employees, I will get a better understanding of how we should tackle it. And, seeing some of the robotics there was crazy. The innovation, the robotic arm built by ABB Robotics. They're great too. I've been talking to them. Talked to them for a while because, One Existence has some further technology we want to be getting into with 3D printing. But, you know, seeing everything in the waste and innovation has been very, very inspiring, especially Europe. I always hear about Europe, but I never really understood a lot of it. But seeing it and then hearing the development, do you guys hear the rain? It's coming down hard. Let me go close the door real quick. Crazy. But the innovation needs to pick up in the waste industry. We are still getting better, especially in landfills. But we're developing and producing a shit ton of waste and packaging, and it's just ridiculous. Like myself, I don't like using plastic bottles, so I use glass bottles. And that's what we should be going for. More materials that would be cleaner for us, less microplastics, and just more better solutions. And so far in my journey these last couple of years, it's been very interesting, especially on LinkedIn. Talking to people has been killer. Meeting people in the waste management, kind of, learning my ways, and especially in business. I'm a young entrepreneur myself right now. The book I'm reading is How to Give Up Plastic, and it's been very interesting. Tap in on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very great platform to use to reach out to people, especially business people, entrepreneurs, to give you insight on how to develop yourself, what questions to ask, and why are you doing what you're doing. I didn't understand what I was doing in the very beginning, and I'm slowly understanding that I need to build an ecosystem. I need to build a community to understand the ways of recycling and how we can make it more innovating and fun. But to understand that we can't just throw away trash, because it's going to be here forever. Like, shoot. Look, 13.9 million tons of plastic are entering the ocean every year. It's just ridiculous. It will be 111 years plus since the first plastic was invented. 111 years. I thought about that today, and I was like, man, this is just 100 plus years. It's just ridiculous. And it takes about 500 years plus just to get a plastic bottle breaking down. It's just crazy. So, we really got to work on upscaling the ways of innovation and how to handle it. Like I said, glass bottles. When you're breastfeeding mothers, I read through a couple articles myself and a couple great sources that don't breastfeed with plastic. Not breastfeeding, but, using plastic bottles with your breast milk and giving it to your kid is not going to be great. But, some things will be in work. Some other things, I've been working on myself, as a young entrepreneur, personal development and being more disciplined and understanding what I have to do. And nobody cares. Nobody cares at all. Nobody cares about what you're doing. And just like in this Instagram Live, I didn't want to do it, and I'm here talking. And, it might not be nobody here, but, one day it's going to work. And self-development is such a big, big task. And I'm just blessed to do it. And I understand that it will be a journey. And so far on this journey, it's been great. I wanted a lot of quick things. I wanted a lot of quick satisfaction. I wanted quick success. I wanted the quick money, but I got the long-term knowledge since 19, and I'm very happy where I'm at and where I'm going. And, In 2029, the waste management industry is going to be at a $229 billion industry. And I'm going to be one of the top guys in there. And I'm very excited. And, one of the things I want to do with this is build a community. Right now, One Existence is working on a recycling pickup service where we will be introducing a CRV collection to help people gather their material and get money back from it. $600 million for the last 2 years was collected in CRV, unclaimed. And it's just incredible. I'm incredible. How the hell are they taking away $600 million? You guys are not understanding that you guys are just buying material, throwing it away, and not getting your 5 cents back. Do you know how many people are in the world? You know what? Like 7 million times 5 cents. Let's go with the lowest. You calculate that. You do that, please, because there's a lot of people in the world that they're taking money back. And this is only for a couple of moments in a couple of states. California, Oregon, let's see where else. They always have them on the bottles on the side. Maine, New York, 10 cents, and wine bottles are now acceptable, and alcohol bottles. So One Existence will be tackling that, and I'm very excited to catch on this journey. This is going to be new to me. I'm not really in the sales, but I have to sell myself, and it's been great so far, and I believe I can do it. And, I'm very excited for One Existence. I've been on this journey myself and trying to understand what One Existence is, and I'm understanding that I need to build a community. And building a community is the biggest point, and One Existence is on its way to doing it. How's it going? And so far, we're very happy to where we're going to be. But CRV pickup coming soon, and it's going to be a blast. One Existence is going to change the world. And more to come, I'm telling you. More than just recycling. Stay tuned for the journey. One Existence, one life, one message. Stay tuned.